Look at that.
Success.
Without a hitch.
Yeah, that's
Scott,
perfect.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear you. Man, y'all sound so muffled. I gotta figure this thing out. It's like I hear y'all, but y'all sound like. So,
Well, you definitely don't sound like Barry White right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right. So Al, I was telling you earlier that I was going to bring something up in the very beginning because it really upset me. How in the fuck does Florida State or Georgia not make the goddamn Final Four?
Oh, Jesus. We're 3 minutes and 12 seconds in. He's already quit.
what about
I'm just saying, that's crazy, right?
No, so my only thing is, and it's going to sound bad, and people are going to be like, I'm probably going to get text messages after I say this, but a big part of me honestly hopes that Florida State beats Georgia just to prove a fucking point, to be honest.
I think it's not going to be a good game, although I wish that both of those teams would approach that as the national championship game and play hard. But, you know, now that they're not in it for the title, they're probably
I wish Kirby Smart and Mike Norville would have gotten together and be like, here's what we're going to do, bro. We're going to play this game, but we're not going to – no one's going to score. Like, we're going to get to the line and just fumble. We're not – none of us are going to score. Like, this game's going to go down in history, a scoreless, but no one score.
Someone has to win, bro. Look,
Hey.
yeah, that's about where you're at right now. That's about where you're at.
That's how I feel.
When I saw it, I was like, because you know I don't watch like the recaps and I don't watch the shows or nothing like that. So then I was looking and I was like, oh, who's playing? And then I looked and was like, what? I saw all these articles, dude, that was like Florida State got snubbed. I was like, what? It's like they won,
bro.
Crazy.
I am very only because everybody you watch the news, they're like, well, they got a third string quarterback. Does everybody forgot about fucking Cordell Jones,
yep.
Ohio State? First game he ever started in, wins the Big Ten, wins the next
look at
decisively. Then he wins his first playoff game and then beats the shit out of Alabama. Like, how are we?
See, they're saying because he came into that game and they won 59-0. That's why, because he made a statement. But at the same time, Alabama's had tons of quarterback problems this year. They're there. Bro. Right? Just because they beat Georgia. I mean,
Alabama is going to absolutely steamroll everybody, and that's going to be that.
So. I don't think so.
I think they're going to absolutely steamroll everybody.
I mean, I hope they don't.
It's crazy. If I didn't love college football so much, I'd fucking never watch again. But I don't watch the pros, so
it's okay though, because next year they're going to fix all that, right? They're going to fix it because now we'll have more teams, and so that's what they keep saying. That is like, well, next year it will be good. Tell that to all the guys at Florida State that won a championship, went undefeated, and they were told, yeah, you got a third string quarterback. I don't think
I don't like Stephen A. Smith. I don't like not a Stephen A. Smith fan, not my guy, but he made a comment and I was like, he's spot on. If Deion Sanders was the head coach of Florida State, they would have been in. Period.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
It sucks, but hopefully they play a good game, you know.
I hope
Scott, better.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
What about now?
Yeah.
Hey,
puts the lotion on his skin and else against the hose again.
I almost got the holy water, bro. I thought you was possessed. I thought we was going to have to bring Angela on a little bit.
Hey, turn that shit back on. Turn that back on.
You should do the whole thing like
that. I was sounding like, yo.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
I need $100,000.
We're doing anonymous now.
Yeah.
What about this one? You can hear me with this one?
That's how I sound.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, for some reason it was doing. I had something hit and it was like you guys were like super muffled. All right, I'm gonna do a test.
Yeah, the auto tune turned on too high.
Yeah, what about this?
Nah,
no.
You can't hear that.
We can, but it sound like somebody getting thrown down a flight of stairs.
What about
somebody pregnant baby mama got them.
Yeah, you can
hear that. Get copyright.
You can hear that, but there's no words, and it's so short it can't be copyrighted.
There you go.
What about
Hold up. Yeah, I got you. It's working. I got to get that same soundboard, man.
Okay, yeah, this thing.
You got to show me how to use that.
What about this one?
Yep.
All right, I don't know, but you don't like this one.
No, that sounded good now.
Yeah,
What's
that
this
sounds
one?
Where's this one? Do you have this one? That's all I want to hear.
Let me see if I- No.
Oh fuck.
All right.
pretty much.
We are live. I don't know if
Yeah, I'm
if we
sorry,
said
we're
that. We're
messing
live.
around.
Oh, they'll be okay. They'll watch us work it out. There's 2 people at least going. They'll figure the shit out. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they won't.
Hey, I'm about
Yeah.
to say it. You like
I
to
mean,
say
it's
it?
okay. They're gonna laugh the whole time, right? It's gonna be good. Today's a good one.
Who's that? There
La-dee-dee,
goes my girl,
da-da-da.
Julie. What's going on?
What up, Julie?
There she is.
Yeah.
Julie up in Louisville.
Yeah. So, who's gonna introduce our guest today?
I didn't
I
even
got
get a chance to see the brief.
Al Hero's got it.
Yeah. So I'm super pumped about this episode. For one, she is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she's the first actual female veteran we've had on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
the other
that's true. The other two were.
the other two are not veterans. They were not. They do stuff for veterans, but they are not actual veterans. So we've got Angela Kay coming on. She is phenomenal. She is was a CB in the Navy, right? 8 or 9 years as a CB, which is pretty legit. Pretty much Navy's version of combat engineers. She's a combat veteran. Actually served in Iraq. Did a combat deployment during her time in the Bees, and then now she's a stand-up comedian, owns a production company, does a lot of other stuff with veterans. Super excited, right? Like I said, today is a special day. Obviously, December 7th, right? It's part of the CB song. It's in the CB song.
It is.
Pearl Harbor. So big deal to have her coming on as our first certified female combat veteran killer. So I'm pretty pumped to have her on, right? I don't feel like I said it on Willis's podcast. I don't feel like our female veterans get the respect that they deserve, right? They don't get the accolades in my opinion, as a lot of male combat veterans do, or special operations guys do. And, they don't get the thank you for your service as much as I think they should. So I'm pretty pumped to have her on, get her perspective on things, and just really bullshit with her. So, that's kind of it.
Hey, man, you like to say pumped a lot. I noticed that.
Fucking pumped.
There's a reason, but don't ask him.
Yeah.
Oh, I pump it up. I like to say fluff too, but we'll talk about that.
Hello, Angela.
Angela,
How y'all
what's going on?
doing?
Doing
Always
good.
to remember the 7th of December. God, I had to learn so much shit for that fucking CB combat warfare.
Yeah, I don't think I had to do the CB song though.
No, they fucked with me a lot. Like, I had a senior chief that he kept asking me what was the catastrophic event that sparked the creation of the CBs. And I was like, Pearl Harbor. And he was like, give me 25. And I was like, fuck you. That's the answer that is on Google. And then finally I found out it was the Battle of Wake Island and told him to give me 25. And that did not go over well. So
Probably not. I would have said it was the John Wayne movie, right? Was that the catastrophic event that sent them into the atmosphere?
Man, I don't know about y'all, but looking at how they had their uniforms on that movie, I know it was a movie from a long time ago, but like, did it not make you kind of,
Well, those were legit. That's how they wore them back then.
What was the bulldozer's name, Matt?
I don't know. I don't care.
You don't remember the bulldozer's name? Natasha, bro. John Wayne's bulldozer in the Fighting Seabees. That was
Bro,
like
I watched the
fucking
movie one time because I was forced to. That's it. I didn't memorize the movie. I'm sorry.
Natasha, bro. I'll never forget that. Because I was like Angela. I got beat for not knowing it. I don't remember what the fuck I said. Lucinda. I was making up names. Swallowkeisha.
See, I did my warfare pin on deployment on a det. So there's only like 30 people there.
They gave you your shit. I know.
I got the same 2 points you got for getting it. I don't know.
Hey. Just like they gave us them anchors. Here you go, fellas. So these are.
They did.
Thanks, fuckers. You fucked
Hell
up
yeah.
now.
So how are you doing, Angela?
I am great.
We're
Just
so happy to have
hanging
you.
out with you guys. How y'all doing?
We're doing
Yeah.
good. We're good now. Got a sister in the building.
I know.
Yeah.
So well, I was saying if you didn't hear the intro, like you are our official first female combat veteran on the show.
Oh, I'm not a combat
Number
veteran.
one.
You went to Iraq.
No, I went to Kuwait.
Same shit. You were in
In
country.
the same area.
I mean, get your ass blown up there too.
Yeah, we did hear a lot of that going on around us.
What was the time frame you were there in Kuwait?
I was in 2009, 2010.
I mean, I probably came through when you were there. What part of Kuwait were you in? What camp?
Camp Morale.
Oh no, I was at some other places, but that's
It was
awesome
like
though.
close to Ali Al Salim.
Yeah, I was at Ali Al Salim a couple times. Had to go pick up ComSec and whatnot.
I was in Kuwait for R&R. That's how they took care of us.
Yeah.
1 year in country, you guys can go to the Marble Palace for the afternoon. Like, thanks, fuckers.
Hit that Burger King.
Hit that Burger King. Swim in the pool a little bit. Yeah.
Hold on a
For
second.
sure.
Ty said, unless I heard it wrong, you said you had to go there to pick up ComSec? What? What did you pick up over there?
Communication security trunk keys.
Oh,
I was in the Navy. I picked up a lot of ComSec.
I'm sorry. I should have.
like,
I
wait a
should
minute,
announced
brother,
my
hold on.
words. better.
Yeah.
I could have turned into a whole other thing.
Hey,
Right.
but let's be honest. Why is that the first thing that came to mind when he said that sentence? Like, I was tracking with communications.
In the Navy. That's why.
Maybe.
I was.
I
If,
just
if
thought I heard him
we're
wrong.
if we're picking up ComSacs, I'm headed back. Like, where do I?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna book a ticket right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. So, Angela, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? And what made you join the military? Because I do believe you were a little bit late entrant into the military, were you not?
Yes, I was. Well, let's see. I was born overseas and I've lived in Texas since I was real little. So I kind of consider Texas my hometown. I've even lived down in Houston where you are.
As all true Americans should.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually joined the military when I was 31. I was actually talking to my grandma about, like, I don't know how I'm going to get the money to finish school, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, I think your school can get paid for. And so I ended up talking to a recruiter and I was like, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I can do this. No, stupid bitch is more like it.
I don't know. I saw you in uniform. You did the damn thing. I mean,
I did do the damn thing.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm glad. I'm glad that I did it.
I was waiting for Angela.
part.
Angela, I was waiting for you to say, well, I went to court and the judge was like, hey, fuck, you're going to have to go into the service. You know what I mean?
Go to war, go to jail.
Go to war, go
Maybe.
to jail. Yeah.
So, what kind of things were you doing prior to the military that made you like go down that road? I know you said you were trying to do stuff for school, but like, what kind of things were you doing before then? And I mean, you went into the B's to be a CM, so we already know that you were hitting the wicket they needed for women in non-traditional ratings, right? Because that was the goal in recruiting. But what were you doing before that, prior to going into the military?
Well, I was doing a lot of admin work, had 2 small kids, and was just trying to figure out life. I've definitely got unmedicated ADHD. So I'm like all over the place.
It can be diagnosed now. You're out already. We're good.
No, it did actually get diagnosed, but anyway, it's a whole thing. That's not why we're here to talk about my fucking mental shit. Or, I mean, unless y'all want to, we could do that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We talk about mental shit all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, that's why I'm here. I mean,
but yeah, so I thought that I wanted to be a nurse once upon a time. So then I went to school for that. But it turns out, like, whenever you're in the actual program, they don't want you to work so that you can do the internships and blah, 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 blah. Could not figure out for the life of me how to get through that, you know? So that was what made me join the military. And then I went on deployment with a whole bunch of CB boys, and I was the only female mechanic. And I realized just how gross motherfuckers are, and I don't want to touch them in a medical setting. And then, so then I decided I wanted to be a paralegal.
Thank God I wasn't a corpsman.
I don't want to do that. So now I just want to tell jokes, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
I got this bump and I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, oh, get the fuck away
right.
from me.
Holy.
I was every senior chief's nightmare. I'll just put it to you like that, friend.
Oh my goodness. So
how
I
long
could
were
just
you-
imagine
How
the
long were you
party
in total? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, my enlistment was a total of 8 years, but like there was like the 2 years of IR at the end of that. So, yeah.
And you
Nice.
went did you go straight active, or do you come into like the NAT program or at the time, or did you go reserves first, or did you go active and then reserve?
Well, I had to go reserves because of there's like certain family situations where you can't go active duty if you're a single parent, and so that was the reason why I went into the reserves. And
so
then,
I did mention me, Matt, and Scott were all Navy recruiters at the end of our career. So yeah, we were the liars. You're like, go to the courthouse and give up custody of your kid. We'll put you on active duty.
or get married.
Get married
They
to
don't
anybody.
I have never wanted to walk that plank in my fucking life. No, I do not have any friends that I want to marry.
Yeah. Nobody's that cool, just so you know.
Get that PH.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Crazy. So did you do
I'm
your
not
so
sitting
you
in my
did your
closet.
yeah, you did your 6 years in the reserves?
Yes.
And so how was the so I know all of us that are on here, we went into the Navy fairly young, right? So how was your experience in boot camp as someone 31 years old with all these young kids that are in there? Like, I'm sure your struggles were way different, but why don't you tell us a little bit about like what that experience was? I'm sure that you got put into a lot of leadership roles because you were the oldest, right?
Yeah. Well, I got put into the yeoman position in boot camp. That was mainly due to the fact that I did a lot of paperwork and executive assistant and stuff like that on the outside, you know. So yeah, I did that job, which was really awesome because whenever the recruiters the RDCs would get pissed off and start beating on the recruits, then I could be like, oh, I have some paperwork to do, and I could disappear.
I was
That's the wiseness of the older recruit.
Yeah, I was the former
Yeah,
OPO.
yeah.
You know,
Knows how to sham.
that's it.
I got shit to do, you know.
She learned how to skate before it was even a term she was told.
I didn't even carry a clipboard. Okay, I just went.
Have a clipboard and start counting shit. Everybody will leave you alone.
Yeah, right. That's
What
true.
were you, what were you doing in the civilian side while you were in the reserves?
I was working in offices as I did like a HR assistant and a risk management assistant for an oil and gas company. Went to school. Yep, and then I did a lot of VA shit for a while. So yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, that's crazy. I was going to tell you, like just now when you were talking about prior to going in, the whole gambit about like they don't want you to work to go through those programs.
Mhm.
So I've been that person that was like, bullshit, you can work, right? Because my
Yeah.
daughter's finishing her doctorate to be a neuropsychologist. She's actually doing her 1 year at the VA in Cleveland to help people. It's like all the time. I'm like, she could work if she wanted. She keeps going, no, they told us we can't work. And then you go see all the shit they're doing. You're like, oh, yeah, you probably couldn't work. There's no way. They have them so busy, right? Because you got to be, ingrained into that, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, because
And
you
it's
don't
free
want
labor
somebody-
too, so that sucks even more.
You want somebody on their game whenever they're actually employed there, so like they have to go in and do the internships. And I've been watching Grey's Anatomy here lately, and I'm like all about it. Like, you got to know your shit before you go cutting into someone. You know what I mean?
That'd be a good idea.
So I know you said you went to Kuwait. Any other? Do you get to go anywhere else?
I got to go to Gulfport, Mississippi, and Port Hueneme, California.
Nah, boo. Port Hueneme, Gulfport. That's where it's at.
Gulfport, Mississippi. How fun is that?
Well, me and Matt both were in recruiting, and I ran that reserve center. So did Matt in Gulfport.
Yep.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of stories about
I've
Gulfport.
seen
Is that a
y'all
nice
before.
place for the Navy?
Say again.
Is Gulfport a nice place for the Navy?
Gulfport
I've heard
is
a
not
lot
nice
about it.
anywhere,
It's not?
ever.
Oh, okay.
It depends on what state you join the military from and what kind of shit you're into.
Oh.
Scott,
Just
Ty,
put
it
it
was
that
nice.
way.
It was nice for me because I went from Meridian to Gulfport. It was like, woo. But like the beach, so they say that it's a beach. It is bath water, knee high flood water for miles.
It's Galveston, bro.
It's worse. I think Galveston's nicer. Gulfport is the most disgusting body of water. And if you're from Mississippi, I apologize, but your state fucking sucks. Like that place, I'm telling you, like my son comes running up off the beach. He's like, Dad, there's this dolphin. And we're like, what the fuck? We walk, it's a dead dolphin carcass. And he's like swimming down and looking at it under the water. I was like, get in the fucking car. Covering it with sanitizer and quick clot. It was, man, it's bad. It's a certified shithole.
He didn't say it was a live dolphin. He just said it was a dolphin.
Oh, it was. Yeah. It's fucking nasty, bro.
Hey, but you know at least they got casinos, right? They know how to get that money.
That was fun. I actually won quite a bit while I was there.
Yeah, I didn't. Not at all. I'd win money and be like, I'm about to get it big. And then, shit, I lost it all.
The only time I won a bunch of money was in Australia.
Well, I would play until I won big or until I was drunk, and then I would go upstairs and go dancing.
Yeah, there you go. I was there. I lost a bunch of money, lost my house, and got syphilis. This shit was crazy. Crazy. Wow. Don't ever the buy me drinking girls in the casino. They're working girls. Don't let them fool you.
Why are you not rapping your shit, friend?
I like to live on the edge.
No love.
I like to live on the edge.
Okay.
Had good medical, penicillin. I'm immune to all that shit, apparently. No, I'm just kidding.
So, Angela, in reading and actually looking at a lot of your old posts and things, I read somewhere that you said the military broke you, and then I heard you say earlier that you had a lot of experience with the VA. So how was your VA experience from a transition phase, going from active or reserve into having to see the VA with, you quote unquote being broke? Because I see the VA too, and I've had like I've had the stereotypical best experience you could have. But I've never met anybody else that has like as good as experience as me. So what was it like for you?
So I'll be honest, like whenever I came home, I didn't realize or think that the shit that I went through could cause me to be, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I did a whole lot of staying busy and ignoring it until it finally just blew up and festered. And I was on like Adderall and Xanax and like all these fucking prescription medications. And I went down a really dark path after I came home and ended up on meth and everything. And so my first real experience with the VA was when I went to rehab. And I went to rehab in Dallas. 5 North up there at the Dallas VA. The Dallas VA is amazing. I absolutely love all of the care that I got there. Like I said, I went through the rehab, and after that, I went to several group therapies, and then I moved down here, and I started going to the Temple VA, and sometimes it's just not a fit. I'm not saying that the care is bad there or anything, but sometimes you just got to find your right fit with all of it. And so now I'm about to start on a journey with the Austin VA. I don't stay anywhere for too long. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Gypsy.
Well, I do think that VA care sometimes has a correlation with how big of a city you're going into to get that care, right? Because of the different resources they have, and sometimes the pool of people they have to pick from, right? If you look at a place like Dallas, Houston, even Cleveland, where my daughter's at right now, you got this huge city of people, and there's a large pool of people that are in those specialties that they can go work at the VA and still do the same thing you would have normally done. Whereas I think in a place like Temple, growing up in Killeen, Texas, it's like if you blink 3 times, you're through that place compared to other places. So it's hard to gauge, what you're going to get when you go in there for sure.
Yeah.
Angela, how long were you, did you go into, I was an inpatient myself in Pensacola, Florida for PTSD and TBI and some other things. And I was there for like 45 days and it was game changing. And I don't know what your experience was. My experience was it was kind of, it might've been the same for you. Like it was surreal because while you're in inpatient, everything's great, right? Because the outside world no longer exists for that time you're there. right? It feels like everything's perfect. You're going through these EMDR treatments and all this stuff you're doing, and it feels like, man, it's great. And then when they release you back into the wild, it's like, holy shit, you don't have that community, that group of people around you who are, constantly on top, on your ass and giving you, guidance and stuff. So it was a weird transition out of inpatient for me, only because, I don't know if even inpatient, if it gives you all the, talk therapies and all these count to 10 and all these different things that they give you to the coping mechanisms. But once I left, man, the real world and, all the shit just kind of came flooding back. So it was a weird experience, right? Leaving the sanctity of an inpatient facility. What was your journey like?
I had a similar experience. While I was in there, like I realized a whole lot of things and started seeing what it was that made me go in there and made me really realize just how fucking crazy some of the things can be that can happen in the military that you don't, because you're always taught to just suck it up. Right. So like whenever you come out, whenever you go through all those things and then you, same thing with the VA, like you just said, like, it's almost like you feel like you just have to suck it up and yeah, it's weird coming out because it's like the people in the VA, they get your dark humor. They get the fact that like some of the things that were important to you before you joined the military, like once you go through some of that shit and you come out, like nothing's that important anymore. The things that are super important are hard to keep together. I don't know if y'all have that same experience, even to this day. Trying to keep your family life together, trying to keep like your past from being the forefront of your brain is like, it's hard. I don't know how to explain that really.
That's a good explanation.
Yeah, perfect. Spot the fuck on. Oh shit.
I think it's something about when you are taken away and you are forced to deal with things on your own, right? Because everybody who leaves, you leave what you grown up and what you were known to be around, right? So they take you from that pot, and then they put you in this place where you have to survive in a world where your only source of comfort is surrounded by the people who are leading you and the people who you're going through it with, right? So you learn a lot about yourself, how to handle things, because you can't cry every day. I want to go home. I want this. I miss my kids. You have to get up and go to work, and you have to put that stuff behind and deal with the mission at hand, all the time. So after a while, you get molded into just knowing how to run that way, right?
Yeah.
You learn how to run that way, and it becomes a abnormal normal until you don't have to do it anymore. Now you have to go back to try to, get rid of the abnormality to what everybody else knows to be normal. And that is a hard thing that I think a lot of people can't associate or understand, that it doesn't have to be something super trauma. Like everybody doesn't have to get shot or stabbed or blown up to have some kind of mental trauma going through what you go through, surviving and moving around in the military. So I can see it on your face how you're explaining it, but I don't know if that kind of puts it into any kind of perspective, but that's what I'm feeling from that.
Well, you said you joined later in life. You had some young kids. I mean, that's got to take a toll. 'Cause I didn't have kids until, I did. I didn't know I had a kid essentially until after, I had one. And you are the father type of shit, right? But I didn't really have a family and kids until after I was in the military. So, all my kids knew, and all I knew was like, this is, and when I was in the CBs, I'm sure same with Matt, is we were on like that fucking 10 and
7 and 7, bro.
7 and 7, 6, 6 and 10. Like we were on a shitty rotation. So I didn't, sounds bad, but like I didn't really raise my kids for the first fucking couple of years of their lives. Like my wife did all that shit. So I'm sure it was harder. You joined with children, right? So it's a different, you had to go, reserves or not, you had to go to boot camp. You had to go to fucking A school. You had to deploy. And, the whole time, like your kids are home. And like, that's definitely for me, my later deployments, right? Later in my career, when my kids were older and we had built relationships, that's when shit became different. And that's when I think my mindset changed on like, like it ain't all. I've got other responsibilities. I've got other people that depend on me. And truly, I missed him. Right, that was my family. I think it's kind of what kept me going most of those times. But it was definitely different from what I did to what you did. Right, you came in with children. Like, you know, you're a mother. Like that's huge. Right, I'm a father. Like I'm one step away from being that deadbeat, right? Like, fuck them child supports and fuck them kids. Like, that's kind of like, that was kind of me, right? So it's a little different from your perspective, right? As a female service member who has children.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, you know, luckily though, when I went in, like that was when Skype was really becoming a thing. So I actually got to talk to my children on a regular basis. So that was actually really helpful. You know,
I bet that first one was hard though. That first Skype when you're on oh my goodness. I remember I had to do that with my son.
I Skyped Jody and he got me on the phone with my kids. Like I was, you know, my wife's boyfriend. I was like, hey bro, let me talk to my kids.
Well, I know who Jody is. Yeah. I knew who Jody was. Yeah,
I hit Jody up like, hey Jody, hey bro, get talk to my kids. Like,
let me holler at my woman.
Yeah. So
yeah, but the friend of our podcast named Berto Fight, he's a licensed clinical social worker. He says that everything that we experience while deployed, whether it be Kuwait, whether it be out to sea, whether it be on some other JRTC or something, the things that we see and do and train on, it makes the normal abnormal, right? And so when we come back, we're so used to the abnormal for a year that we don't know what the fuck to do when things are normal. And so a lot of times we have to rely on each other, but I mean, that's the easiest way for when you're deployed, you have one singular mindset, you know, you have the mission. And when you come back here, this is often said, I think Matt says it, Berto says it, we prepare you how to deploy, but we don't really prepare you how to get back into the civilian world. So thank you very much for sharing your story thus far. I'm sure we're going to get into some more stuff, but we do need to pay the bills real quick, if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
All right, we'll bring you back in just a few minutes, Angela. All right, fellas, let me pay the bills here real quick.
All right, let's do it.
Mount Everest ain't got shit on me.
Get ready to groove to the electrifying sounds of DJ Royal T, the maestro of mixing who knows how to turn any event into an unforgettable dance sensation. Royalty Entertainment is here to bring you the ultimate musical experience straight from the ones and twos in your ears and through your body to activate them dancing shoes. Get ready to sweat, party, and have a good time while your DJ needs are being blazed by none other than me, DJ Royal T. I have spent years crafting together a DJ entertainment empire that promises a customized blend of musical tracks, mix and mastering, and top quality sound, all while providing a vibrant ambiance to accommodate any of your DJ needs. Royalty Entertainment Services is your premier one-stop shop for top-tier musical entertainment and is hosted by yours truly. For more information, reservations, and booking, feel free to look around the website at godjroyalty.com. I am DJ Royalty, and this has been another Royalty Entertainment production. Yeah.
Got Your Six Culture is a veteran-owned t-shirt company that's making a powerful impact, one t-shirt at a time. These guys are simply badass. Whether you're a proud veteran or a family member or a patriot at heart, you're going to find the perfect tee that speaks directly to your soul. But wait, there's more. When you shop at Got Your Six Culture, you're not just supporting veterans, you're supporting American small business. You're also supporting the dream of veteran-owned small businesses around the world, and these guys put heart and passion into everything through designing all their t-shirts right here in the USA, ensuring you have top-notch quality in every design that you purchase. Show your appreciation for veterans and first responders today, and head over to GotYourSixCulture.com and browse their amazing collection of products. And guess what? Our friends at Got Your Six have a badass treat special for our listeners. Use the code TRIPLETHREAT at checkout and get an exclusive 15% discount on your purchase. So show your support for our heroes of country and community. Shop at GotYourSixCulture.com right now. And don't forget to use the code TRIPLETHREAT at checkout for an additional 15% off. Hashtag same flag, same oath.
Hey guys, Mac Verdi with Veteran Mortgage Solutions. You know, it's getting a little bit chilly, and as we're going to our closings and we're out in the field and we're meeting and greeting people, you know, people always say, hey, I like your jacket, I like your polo, I like your hat. Well, today, guess what? We're going to give some stuff away. That being said, we have a brand new Veteran Mortgage Solution First Tactical Soft Shell Jacket and a hat. All you have to do is like our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and share it to 2 other people. Once we hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, we'll randomly select somebody, message you for your address and what size and what color. Also have black. Good luck to everyone, and thank you for sharing the word.
So I feel bad in my picture. I got, if you read my hat, it says "Dirty Hooker." I've got a Dirty Hooker ball cap on.
I just realized I have a Mutual of Omaha mortgage hat on in that thing too.
Yeah, my
all
shit
good.
Says, my shit's it's a Florida fishing company, but that shit definitely says "Dirty Hooker."
Hey, so real quick, can I be one of those Instagram followers that get a jacket? Since you know, is that like the friends and family get to be included, or is this like one of those fucking Disney giveaways?
No. Yeah. Put it in there.
You can't get it.
No, put it in there. Share it. And if you get drawn at the end, then we'll send you one for show. You can wear mine. I got one right over there.
Dang, bro, I can't fit in that.
Oh, you could fit in it. It could probably fit 2 of you, but you could fit in it.
You're right.
Hey, there was a music video that David Willis wanted me to show everybody. Like I think he's played it on his, but it's one of the it's a song by Dan Wesley White. It's not my genre, but you know I listen to country music, so I wanted to play it real quick. It's like a 20-second clip, so check this out.
All right.
Men and women who take a stand, protecting our homeland, away from their husbands and wives, fighting their internal fights with long and sleepless nights.
Yeah, that's just a sample of it. So this is part of that podcast.
Sound like gospel music in a white church. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not my genre. It's not my style. But I mean, I appreciate all them people putting the music together and having a podcast and being part of that. That's going to be fun. It's a veteran doing it. He can sing good. You know, it's just not my genre, but that's cool.
I'm about to do country music, man.
Real quick, Scott, one of the guys we were in Houston with, O'Royal Cortez, is on the podcast today.
Oh, what's up, my man? Cortez.
Also, I want to give a big congratulations to the Cortez family because I did see the other day on social media they have a new sailor in the family.
Hey, congratulations.
So congratulations to you guys. And then Ty, you and Julie Willis need to connect. Apparently she needs a new mortgage company.
Oh, for real? Yeah. I can definitely help with that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll text y'all after this, Julie.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring Angela back on.
There we go.
You got me big. Angie's big. Okay, there
my bad.
So, Angela, I think one thing that I'm interested in trying to figure out for me and for everybody, the thing that I've been thinking since we got to hear the beginning of your story, which, you know, you went to the bottom and now you've come back up, right? Which is great. How does comedy fit into you getting to where you're at today? I mean, you've been through so much stuff. And then, like, how did comedy fit into that? Is comedy the thing that brought you out of it? Is the thing that helps you? Like, can you give everybody kind of a picture on how you got in to doing comedy?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually, I was talking to a couple of friends of mine about having a midlife crisis because I've been in comedy not quite 5 years yet. I got into it in 2019, and I was talking to some friends. Like, I was like, man, I'm having a midlife crisis. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I can't do the drugs I want to do. Like, I need something, And then I started telling them like some of the fucked up stories that happened while I was in the military, but I was cracking jokes about it because, like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I have to crack jokes about that shit when I start talking, especially once I start getting into that dark place. And I'm like, I know I see myself going there, but I can't like bring it back in. You know what I mean? So I start cracking jokes so that I don't fucking cry. And they were laughing like really hard. And my friend Christine was like, you know what? You should go on stage and tell this shit because, like, I can't even believe that I'm laughing at this. So I was like, that's an idea. So I looked up comedy clubs and open mics and stuff like that, and ended up at a place called Backdoor Comedy, which ironically enough is a clean comedy club.
Okay.
No.
Nice. That's the joke. That's the joke.
Let me take you through the irony there, CB. Okay. Anyway. So when I first got started in comedy, I was trying to write clean comedy, but I have the mentality of a 12-year-old boy and started going in the other direction. And, I don't make really any money doing it. I actually started Alpha Fox Entertainment just so that whenever I do a ticketed event, like I can have all those tax breaks and shit. But I do it because it's a part of me that, like, sometimes I feel like I have to hide, put on this mask, like be nice, be this, be that. Like Angela Kay on stage really isn't nice. She's kind of a bitch. She's kind of dark. She's kind of mean. You know what I mean? And no, Sage, go on. Sorry, my dogs are trying to eat while I'm right here, so y'all are probably about to hear like. And it's
that's all right. Let them go. Let them get their stuff. So,
let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, let the dogs.
Because Mama's busy. They want to be over here. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, so yeah, I like going up there and talking shit about being a veteran and being I'm a grandma. The dating life of trying to be somebody who is as scattered and abnormal as I am. I mean, because like if you think about it, how many female veterans are there? And even on top of that, how many female CB veterans? And CBs are a different breed. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yep.
I remember when I was dating my wife, like she came over to visit, and we were in a house in Gulfport, and two of my buddies that I lived with in the house. That's back when ESPN Outdoors was a thing, where you actually sat down on TV to watch somebody hunt. And these two geniuses are in the living room with rifles hunting with the TV. And she went to say something. They're like, "You're going to scare the deer." And she was like, it's on the TV. They're like, "Shut up." Like they were so in. She's like, "Okay, that's what we're doing." All right. I was like, "Oh yeah, they're hunters. That's what they do, I guess. I don't know." Hunting on TV. So yeah, like aiming, shooting. I was like, that's okay. Practicing.
I like you talk about dating. It's awesome because I bet you scare some guys off because you seem like you'll fuck somebody up. You might be like, you might put your hands on somebody's head like, "What, bitch?" Like you got dudes like, "I'm a little scared, I'm a little intimidated." You probably
get that one pose that I've seen you do on stage where you're like flicking your tongue and like putting your arms out. Like I've seen that you do it. Yeah. If you did that one time, I'd be like, "Fuck this. I'm done."
I'm not intimidated at all.
Some guy's going home after the date.
Yeah,
he going home after the date like, "Mom, you're not gonna believe this shit. Like she choked me. Like she choked the shit out of me in public. Like it was crazy."
That's the amazing part of being on stage, though. In my opinion, is like even when I when I don't perform on stage, but when I give VPRs, the veteran talks for like the Chamber of Commerce, you have a certain feeling that just makes you feel great. And during that time, you express yourself, you get all that stress out. You do that. Is that kind of what you find? Is that therapeutic for you? And like all your dark stuff that you have, way down here, do you get that out in comedy form?
Yeah, I do. It's all the things that I want to say, but in a creative manner. You know what I mean? It feels good whenever I'm up there and the audience is actually with me, because every audience is different. Sometimes they like you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they like your jokes about biting dicks off whenever somebody tries to on you, and sometimes they don't like that. Oh, okay. Well, now we got somebody else going. Okay. Fuck that bitch. We're gonna put her away, huh?
He said, "I don't like the way this is going."
That sounded like that felt like that Ghostbusters scene, bro. When you're in Ghostbusters, yeah. When you're in Ghostbusters, that dude busts that door open, and then she's talking all crazy, and he's saying stuff really fast. That's exactly what just happened.
I am the key master. I am the gatekeeper.
I am the gatekeeper.
Julie says she loves you. Julie's got your next show. Julie's going to be front row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when is your when? I know you said it's going to be after the first year. Do you got anything planned after the first year, or what? Where are you wanting to do?
No, not yet. I am actually going to start back up in January to go and scout some places and see if I can find a couple of places to put on some shows, just so I can get back into the groove of it. But I decided a couple of months ago, I was like, you know what? I've been hitting this pretty hard for a while, and it is an extremely stressful thing. I want to find some people to work with so that it's not all on me. Just get out there and start hitting it again.
Well, and hey,
we know some people.
Yeah, we might know some people. Article 15, the Combat Veteran Comedy Tour. We may know some people that would. Hey,
that would be awesome. Yeah, I would love to. I want to perform more than I want to produce. I would love to get out there a little bit more. But just taking a break from it for a little while.
I bet that's probably something that's needed, though, right? I mean, going around and doing that so much, do you find that sometimes if you've been performing a lot, so you can be who you are on stage, right? That's who you are. Because there's no people are going to laugh at it or not. You don't even care. It doesn't even matter. Do you find that if you're performing a lot, like you'll be off stage talking to people and they're kind of looking at you like, oh no, I need to tone it down a little bit, or because it gets into that point where it just flows, right? I mean, it becomes a routine.
Yeah. Well, I kind of get that anyway. I feel like I'm a bit much to take. I'm loud, I'm country, and I talk my mind. I speak my mind. So that's kind of off-putting to some people, but I mean,
that's like all three parts to a country song right there.
I'm tell you what, I think
kerosene and lead.
We're related. I think we might be long lost relatives. I don't know. So I got a question too. You said you have kids. You got daughters or sons?
I have a daughter and a son and a granddaughter.
What do they think about your? I'm sure they've watched you perform. What do they think? Are they in the corner like, oh shit?
Well, as long as I don't call them out while I'm on stage, I can talk jokes about them, but as long as I'm like, hey, my son's here listening to me say dick jokes. I mean, like, he don't like that. So
But son, you don't understand. That gets the biggest response from the audience because they know you're sitting here listening to it.
Yeah. How do you think you got here, son? Like, hello.
It was a joke for sure, but you're here. We appreciate it.
All right.
That's funny, man.
But he's very supportive and comes to the shows and everything. My daughter is supportive as well, but she's a new mom, so she doesn't get out as much.
She's at home like, you cannot don't listen to grandma. You cover your earmuffs. You earmuffing her up?
Yeah, you definitely don't look like a grandmother though.
No, not even close.
I would see you. I definitely wouldn't say you have grandmother vibe.
Thank you.
Hot grandma Angela. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Yeah. So you've said
you like chocolate donuts.
You like. You like
Wait, how am I talking there?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies. Snickers.
Chocolate ice cream. I'm just
nasty. So you've been doing it. So I guess my question would be, how did you get? I know you kind of gave us like your friend, but how did you get like started? You just one day went to an open mic, and then all of a sudden you were like, "This is it," and then just went from there. Or what your first performance had to be terrifying as shit, maybe.
Oh, it was mortifying because I was not good at being a public speaker at all, and then trying to think of, because it's like, it's one thing to be funny in conversation, but it is a completely different thing. It is truly an art form to be funny on stage. You got to have the timing. You got to make sure that the audience is with you and slow down and blah, 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 blah. So no, my first time, I barely remember it. I think I got like 2 or 3 laughs because I was at the very end of the open mic, like when nobody's there anymore, but I got a few giggles. And so I was like, oh, okay, I could do this again. And then the second time I went up, like, oh my God, there was this super hot fucking guy sitting in the front row, just like sitting there waiting for me to be funny. And I thought I was going to throw up on him. And instead, I think I ended up throwing an earring at him or something because I was nervous and it just, But that rush, I think, was what I was looking for. Like I'm a true junkie when it comes to that.
So what was the guy's name?
I ran away. I thought I was going to throw up on him.
I mean, that's from the stage. Like, you didn't meet the dude after?
What?
You didn't meet him after? Like, I mean, you're on the stage. Like, no,
because I bombed. I was embarrassed and I'm sure he thought it was adorable, but I was like, no.
She's trying so hard. Yeah. She's doing so good. Bless her heart. That's what he did. Yeah. Bless her heart.
She's cute. I'll still fuck her,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's probably like spank bank.
Right. And just for the fact that you said that you would throw up on him, he was thinking like, that probably wouldn't be so bad.
Probably some nasty freak. I like puke and shit. Like,
I'm sorry. I'm a little out of character today. I'm sorry, but
hey, that's what happens when his microphone doesn't work and he doesn't sound normal. Like, you get a different person, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I'm being hit on by Wall-E or something. I don't know what's going on
there. Yeah.
Hey, but whenever that happens, like, he gets into this moment where like things get a little hot though. You got to be careful.
Wait,
with DJ over here, when you start talking trash to DJ, like, things get hot, and then he's gonna take you to the ringer.
Ready to go to the hot seat and face flames that you've never faced before.
That also kind of sounds like whenever my hearing aid starts dying.
Yes, it's about that time. I don't know if you watched the podcast before. This is your first time, but we are now about to officially get into the hot seat. Me and you in the hot seat. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. She said she's ready for the hot seat. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am DJ Royalty, and I am here with Angela K in the place to be, and we are going to go to the hot seat. Are we ready, folks? Let's get it. All right, so we're going to take it to the top. We're going to just go straight to it. We're going to get right into it. Mrs. Angela, what is your top 5 groups of all time?
Like music
group. Yep, top 5 all time.
Let's see. There's Aerosmith. Avenged Sevenfold. Some of my other favorite bands. Let me think for a second. There is, I love Led Zeppelin. I love the Rolling Stones. I like a lot of the classics. And I don't know. My newest favorite is Falling in Reverse.
Falling in Reverse? What
Yes.
do they sing? Give me a little bit. Give me a little something.
There's a song called Popular Monster.
Give me just a little bit of it. How's it go?
I don't want to sing.
Yeah, come on. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You just need a little.
Well, now I got to think about the words to it. I'm a liar. I'm a cheater. I'm a non-believer.
I think I heard that.
Popular
See?
monster.
Okay. See, that's why I needed you to give me some. Okay, I'm with you. I know that. I know that one.
Okay. Cool.
All right, here we are. Question number 2.
All right.
Did your recruiter hit on you while you were in the delayed entry program?
Yes.
Ooh.
And
Did
it
you hit
was
on him back?
no, because he was married with a pregnant with twins wife, and it was gross.
Oh, wow.
That should have been my first clue.
All right, here we go. Since you've been in, are the women's bathrooms in the military nastier than civilian women bathrooms? Which one's the nastiest? I've heard awful things about women bathrooms, but are they worse in the military, or are they worse on the civilian side?
No, they're not worse in the military because like we learned how to really clean that shit up like in basic training and stuff. Nobody puts up with that in the military. Civilians are fucking nasty.
Gotcha.
As a former bartender, I can definitely tell you that.
Wow. Got it. Okay. Next question. What is the most attractive thing on a man?
A genuine smile.
Ah. Just kidding. All right, here we go. This one's for Ty and Al and Matt. Who's better, Prince or Michael Jackson? Say that again. I didn't hear you. You kind of interrupted.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the guys. I said Prince.
No, that's for you.
Oh,
You said Prince.
I like Prince. Yeah.
Oh, Ty. All right, here we go. Back in it. Your top 5 comedians of all time.
Bobcat Goldthwait, Eddie Murphy. Let's see. Tom Segura. I love Whitney Cummings and Eliza Schlesinger.
All right, did good with that one. As you can recall, what is your happiest moment?
My happiest moment.
Yes.
Well, that would be a tie between when I birthed my children.
Okay. Birth of your children's happiest moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. As what you can recall, what would you say was your saddest moment?
Before I joined the military, when I had to ask for help with my kids because I was basically homeless. So
Gotcha. Okay. Next question. What do you want the world to know about you? Like what do you want the world to know about you that they may not know?
that I don't give up on anything ever. If something doesn't work, I'll find another way and I'll do it the right way.
That's what I'm talking about. Last question for you. Would you consider yourself to be more of a party animal type of girl or a Netflix and chill type of a girl? Or a lady, or mom, or grandma, or, you know. If you can have a preference, are you more of a Netflix and chill, hang out low key, or let's go out, throw your hair down, and let's party like a rock star?
I've already been the rock star and the life of the party. I am definitely a Netflix and chill kind of person now.
Netflix and chill type of person. All right. Well, see, that wasn't so bad. You have successfully got out of the hot seat. You did a good job. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. Your girl did good there, Al.
Hey, I will say this too. When you killed it, when you said falling in reverse, that is like my gym, like play gym falling in reverse, avenge sevenfold, and damn. I mean, you know, like, 3-day grace in the gym. That's what we're crushing.
Oh, an absolutely solid pick with Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him live after I started comedy, and I swear to God, a little bit of pee came out. That motherfucker is so funny. He is so funny. I took a picture with him after the show, and it's so embarrassing because, like, I kind of geeked out a little bit because, like, I used to watch him with my dad, like, way back then, and I kind of came bouncing up like, oh my God, I'm so happy to meet you, and he was like, oh.
I can hear him do it.
I'm shocked though,
That's
Scott.
awesome.
You didn't ask her the whole, what is it, the run up the hill to kick some ass or down the hill to get some ass? Like that was what I was waiting on. Bro.
You like that? I know you like
That's
that.
my favorite one. Like that's a hard one.
we can give her a bonus one.
Yeah,
well, I'll give you a bonus one, Angela.
Okay,
Are
it's
you
my
the
favorite.
type of would you rather? This is a bonus one. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
All right.
But would you rather run uphill? She can't say ass on this one. I have to change it.
To get some D.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same
Would
thing.
you rather? Yeah, it's kind of, but
It is.
It's going to sound better this way if I say it this way. Would you rather run uphill? No, it's not going to work that way. So we're just going to say it normal. Yeah. Would you rather run uphill to get some ass or run downhill to kick some ass?
Such a good one.
I should probably ask that one.
But I was trying to watch Netflix.
She's like, you lost me at having to run, motherfucker. I'm not PT no more. Can I
Downhill.
walk?
It's
Can I
easier.
walk?
Races. I don't fucking run anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I trot downhill, Scott?
Yeah, trot. Yeah, you can trot.
Oh man.
Jog.
Yep. Shout out Andrew Sharp. I see you on there, brother. Yeah, absolutely. Today is definitely a day that'll live in infamy in the country, right? Pearl Harbor. So yeah, we're definitely on our hearts and minds, my brother. Appreciate you bringing it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, man. And hurry up and get back in school so you can finish your enlistment and get your ass in basic.
Yeah, motherfucker, you talk a lot of shit, but you ain't done shit yet, bro. When we gonna get you off the boot camp, man? You over here.
Yeah, as soon as you get off the boot camp and come back, Andrew, you're going to come on the podcast and talk about that shit. So hurry up.
No, don't go in there and get no psych discharge. You be talking crazy shit.
Make sure you graduate, bro. You gotta make sure you graduate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Are you a sports type girl? What is are you college or NFL? What's your favorite team?
I have to go with the Dallas Cowboys because that's what I grew up watching with my dad.
Oh Lord.
I don't really watch football or anything. I mean, I grew up in a lot of small towns.
Spoken like a true Dallas Cowboy fan. No, I'm just joking.
Exactly. No, that's 100% true.
I'm just joking, Angela. Do not roast me,
Everybody
please.
just like Cowboys.
Do not roast me, please.
I mean, come on. They got the hottest cheerleaders too. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I hear the Jacksonville Jaguars have the hottest cheerleaders. That's
Because they're all ex-strippers, bro. I love them.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys
from the Gold Club.
Fucking Duval, baby. Duval.
Oh yeah.
On, bro.
Duval.
Right
Wow.
Well, are you going to stick around for our sports pick, Angela?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe I'll weigh in.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to weigh in if you stick around.
Yeah,
You'll do even if you don't know football, you'll do better than fucking Matt Johnson did all year.
Man, you had your goddamn mind. I did good this week, bro.
Yeah, you did pretty good this time.
All right, so here's the results. Any big surprises here? What'd y'all think?
I think I messed up on that one, man. On the Oklahoma, I was thinking.
Oklahoma, not
the wrong.
State.
Yeah, I was thinking the wrong Oklahoma.
Me too.
I wasn't, but I still fucked it up, so we're good.
The shocker for me was the Oregon Washington State game.
Yeah.
I thought Bo Nix's big sexy ass was gonna crush some shit, bro.
Nah, bro. I got that one right.
All right, here's what we did.
Damn it, Ty Cobb. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I think Ty be cheating on these picks. He goes back and edits the video, changes his picks. Look, guys, I went 4-1 and 5-0. It's not fair.
All I care about is I didn't lose necessarily. I tied a bunch of other losers.
Hey,
so
I didn't lose.
Good.
I'm technically second last place, so there's that.
Hey man, why am I on the bottom again? Like I shouldn't be on the bottom.
That's racist as shit. That is racist.
Yeah. You know, you're always trying to put the brother on the bottom, man. Our numbers are the same. You could have evened it out, like kind of put me in the middle. Like Oreo cookie, man.
He went alphabetical order, bro. Come on.
No. Blake goes before all of those.
Not first name.
Then it can't be.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy. I don't know what happened there. I'd lodge a complaint if I was you.
If it would have been that way, it would have been Al, Matt, Scott, and then Ty.
Bro,
yeah, but Ty finished with a better record, so he goes to the top automatic.
Here's fucked up. Scott's talking about alphabetical order, and in my head, I'm singing A, B, C. I'm trying to figure out.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real simple for y'all. I'm pretty sure this is how the slide was last week, and I just changed
I know.
it.
That's why I was just trying to get in on the bottom.
I couldn't figure it. I was still going through the alphabet, bro. I'm from Georgia. I was like A, I before E, except after C. I don't fucking know.
Hey, I just realized we don't have any games to pick this week.
Yeah, we do.
Navy Army.
Yes, we do. Army Navy games this week, bro.
Oh, we're gonna pick the Army Navy game. Okay.
Yeah, well, we all know that it's us against.
Let's see how this is gonna go.
I wonder who's gonna pick who.
This is tough because the Navy hasn't been good, man.
I'm picking a winning game. I'm going.
That don't
Army.
matter. Who won last year?
Army.
The Army won last year.
They've won the last 4 years,
bro. We're due.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just like my fucking taxes, motherfucker.
Look at Roel. Hey, Roel, type in what your wager is on the Army Navy game. I'd love to see it. Let's see what that is.
All I know is I'm due some bottles of whiskey from some of the fellas on this podcast. That's all this guy knows.
You definitely are. As soon as you tell me what it is that you want.
For the Colorado picks?
Yeah, but hold on. Didn't you say that you're not drinking anymore?
No. I said I'm
gonna buy you a bottle of water.
I'm not drinking as much during the week because it fucks up my gym schedule, and then I don't go to work on time. I'm like fucking. I'm up at like 9.
Hey, look, I told y'all that dude works too hard, man. You're out of the Navy. Like, stop working so hard.
Because when I do got, I mean, you see the bottles behind, ain't none of them motherfuckers got any whiskey in them. Hell, I'll drink a bottle of whiskey in about a night and a half. It's fucking done, bro. Everybody's in bed. I'm on the couch watching reruns of shit. The Office, fucking having to close one eye so I can just see the fucks on TV. Like, they don't have that many people on the field. What the fuck is happening? Like, I had to slow down, bro.
As soon as you tell me what it is that you want, brother, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm a man of my word. I owe you a bottle.
Dealer's choice, bro. You give me whatever you like. Give me some local. I'll drink whatever, bro. I'll drink motherfucking some shit in what's it, military special. I'll drink that shit too.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna send you some Boone's Farm, my man.
Hey,
you know what, Matt? I'm gonna get him a bottle of the Big Stick bourbon.
The Big Stick. There you go.
Get him some Big Stick.
Well, I'm an average. I have an average stick. If you were,
but you'll finally have a big stick, so that's what he's meaning. Like, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm average, average at best. You know, it works. I'm short, so it looks bigger in the mirror. So I'll be the fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, I don't think any of us are going this year, but we actually we were talking at one of our production meetings that we're going to try to all go. I think next year, Matt.
Yup.
Hey, Andrew, I got bad credit and I ain't got no money, bro. Child support checks are expensive. I don't have the money to fly to no motherfucking Navy Army game. Shit.
Yeah, where they're playing it in where this year? Foxborough?
I don't fucking know. It's somewhere out of my price range. I'll tell you that.
Hey, look.
Unless that shit's in Pensacola, Florida, bro, I ain't going.
No. We're gonna take a hiring event trip that weekend, and we can't fly out till Sunday. See, paid for. You're good.
Shit.
So we only got one game that we can pick this week. That's it, because the bowl game.
Delayed
yeah, we can start thinking about, like, if we want to pick some pool of like some NBA games, like pick our favorite NBA team, and each of us will pick that or something.
Who's in the Final Four for that in-season tournament? I know the Pelicans, the Lakers, and what are the other two teams?
Oh, why are the Lakers there, sir? Why are we talking?
I heard on some radio show today that LeBron got to call some bullshit timeout, and that helped them win. That's what I heard. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Yada, yada, yada.
Congratulations, Andrew. He just became a dad to his girlfriend's child. I'm confused, Andrew. Is it your baby? Or
no.
Is it... your girlfriend's baby, and you're like your stepdad. Hey, my hat's off to you, bro. If there's a lot of men that don't man up for their own kids. If you gonna man up for somebody else's, bro, more props to you. No bullshit. Like more props to you, bro. I'm a deadbeat dad, bro. If you want to follow my motherfucking kids, just hit me up on Messenger, bro, and I'll give you the route number, bro. You can send some of these child support checks this way.
I'm a stepfather too to my oldest. My 27-year-old is my stepdaughter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm a stepfather.
I've not called her a stepdaughter since I could hold her in my little hands since I was her dad since she was 6 months old.
But. I'm Matt's stepdaddy. His mom is hot.
I've heard that story. I don't know.
Bro, look, out of that.
So
good for you. Good for you.
Who do you have for this Army Navy football game?
All right. Let me start writing these down.
Well, I would say that I want to be loyal to the Navy, but y'all were just saying that the Army's doing better.
Yeah, hands down. I'm picking Army.
Well, we have to change it. We have to change this. We have to change.
Oh my God.
I'm going
Al Hero, you can just go take those anchors.
What can I say? It's a tie.
Yeah. I'm thinking of both.
Go ahead, man. You can put me down for the Navy.
Hell yeah.
Right.
The Navy's going to win, bro.
Gotcha. Navy.
You look like I broke your favorite toy when I said that, man.
Hey, Al said you can put the traitor down for the Army. That's what he said.
So Al, you're for the Army?
You're going Army, Al?
Peer pressure's a motherfucker, though. I'm going to tell you that.
You're going out.
I know. Look at Roll, dude. We got the silent service unis going this year, bro.
Hold on. I need to see this.
Those things are legit, dude.
I need to see this. Al Hero. What team are you going with for this week? I need to see your face, man. I need to see this.
I'm gonna go with I wish I had the ball caps. Put one on. Fucking I'm saying the Army's gonna win. I hate this. I pull with my boy Ty. I'm gonna go with Ty. Ty, y'all gonna win it. They are
smart choice.
I know.
Smart choice.
Okay.
All right, Matt, go ahead, sir.
The Navy's winning, bro. I already said it.
Okay. Navy. Okay.
I'm
going to go out on a limb here and choose the Army.
Army by 2 touchdowns.
You think that I have some disdain for Texas A&M? When it comes to Army Navy, I have some major disdain. So
I will never pick the Army. I don't give a shit if we put one player on the field and forfeit. I'm still going to tell you the Navy's going to win, bro.
Yeah. So look, Angela, that means you are the tiebreaker. You are the tiebreaker. Which direction are we going?
2 Army, 2 Navy. What you going to do, Angela?
Coast Guard!
Hey, look, Angela's going to go, whose uniforms look better?
Right.
And then she's going to pick it.
Well, I mean, I look better in green.
Hey.
But I do.
Their uniforms are desert brown this year, so that can't work.
I got to go with the Navy. I got to be loyal.
Thank God.
I live by the mantra, Scott.
Do we want to pick this in-season tournament? So you got Final Four. Lakers play the Pelicans, and the Bucks play the Pacers.
I don't watch NBA, so I'll just.
Yeah, absolutely.
College football either.
I do.
You said Lakers play who?
Pelicans.
And then what's the other game?
Bucks Pacers.
The Bucks are going to win, and the Lakers are going to win.
Shit.
Halliburton done showed up and showed out in the NBA this year for the Pacers. Whoo.
Who the fuck that is?
Yeah.
He's the number one player on the Pacers.
I did too. And me and Angela, so I was like Halliburton, oil company, like the ones that.
Yeah, I thought
he played with like an upper respiratory infection or something the other night.
Yeah. All right. So okay, let's pick them then. Go ahead, Scott. You're up first if you'd like to go. If not, then Angela.
Yeah, I think I already picked it. I said the Lakers are going to win.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I said that the Bucks are going to win.
Lakers and Bucks.
Yep.
When is that? When is the Laker? When is the winner of this? When does that happen? Like next week or something?
I have no idea.
That'd be nice if it's after next week's show, so we can pick that one too.
I'm looking at the brackets now. It doesn't really say. Hold on.
I'm picking the Lakers and Bucks too because I mean, come on, Damian Lillard on the Bucks. They're definitely winning.
LeBron James,
and then LeBron James.
So the championship game is this Saturday. So you got to go ahead and pick who a winner is going to be out of the teams you picked.
Okay, so Lakers and Bucks. You pick Scott. Who's going to win between Lakers and Bucks? Lakers, right?
Yeah. Like,
Okay, gotcha.
LeBron.
And then I'm picking the Bucks to win over the Lakers in the championship.
Okay.
Dame time.
I don't know any of these fucking people.
All right, Al, go ahead.
Lakers, Pelicans, which is a bird, Bucks, which is a deer, or the Pacers, which I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it's a P with a basketball.
So I'll go Lakers and Bucks.
I thought Michael Jordan was your favorite player, bro.
I don't watch
God
basketball.
bless America.
All right, who win between the Lakers and the Bucks then?
Bucks.
Okay.
That's because he goes hunting.
So
And
me
then
and
out
you
of
got
the
the same
Bucks-
picks. Matt,
And
what
then
you got?
Who's winning it all, Al? You said the Bucks?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's up?
So I'm just going to go opposite, dude, because I got to do something. I'm going Pelicans, Pacers, and I think the Pelicans are going to win. Going a little homer.
The Pelicans?
Yeah, let's go.
We don't need no stinking Pelicans. Look at
Yeah,
the
you
little
do.
Pelican fly. Fly,
Got
little
your little
Pelican.
boys.
What?
And you said the Pacers?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
The Pacers? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Angela. It's on you now.
Just pick
I
what
want to
sounds.
say the Lakers
Yep.
and the Bucks. The Pacers, that's a stupid fucking name. What? Because like that's fucking stupid. What is it?
No, it's like the Indianapolis 500, the pace car, Pacers.
Wasn't
Indianapolis.
that
Pacers.
Reggie Miller play for the Pacers?
Hell
Yes,
yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
Yeah, a long time ago.
One of the greatest shit talkers of all time.
Yeah, I can see that we're probably not going to be picking basketball if
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, I know.
No.
Hey, look, Roa said Lakers are up 61-51 second quarter.
I don't even.
well,
Who
there
they
it goes.
playing?
I think Scott's watching the game. That's why he picked it that way. Just opinion.
I don't know.
You can't count. I mean, single elimination, you can't count the king out of that. I
We
mean,
should let's
he's going to go
pick,
hard for
let's
that.
pick the
for the
cornhole
clout.
tournament or badminton tournaments. Let's do that. 'Cause I don't.
Yeah.
Let's do some lacrosse. I could pick some lacrosse games.
Damn, we got 17 comments. Uh-oh. Sharps to 76ers fans. Sorry, buddy.
Me too.
I don't
I'm
even
a
know who that
USC
is.
fan and go Trojans.
I used a Trojan once. I tied a knot in the end. It didn't fit all the way, but tied a knot in the end of them. They makes it perfect. You don't got to roll it down all the way either. Just Scott, you do, but we don't. I only roll mine down all the way.
Julie, when the tournament comes around, we'll have to do a big pool between all the. We'll have to do a pick 'em between all the different podcasts. So make sure you tell Willis that if you don't mind when he wakes up. You're doing a sleep
know,
pool.
right?
It's only like it's like
Taking a nap.
So I meant to ask
Weak
Angela
sauce.
earlier too. So we do a lot of stuff with different veteran organizations and Got Your Six and the different. Are there any veteran organizations that you work with or that you're a part of or that you're involved with?
Yeah, actually, I do some things with the San Antonio Women's Veterans Group, and most recently, I was in a women's veterans calendar.
I heard that somebody was talking about it, so I wanted you to bring that up.
Yeah, I miss April.
What kind of calendar was it?
I don't have
Miss
the,
April?
yeah, I miss April. It's
Oh,
not like
Is
That's
it
the
out,
next
is it
one.
out yet? Did you say it's out?
yeah, it's out.
Oh,
Let me
we'll have to get it and put it on next week.
Yeah, you have a
That's-
copy laying around the house anywhere? Like,
Yeah.
see if I can find the. I'm sorry. Women's veteran.
Uh-oh.
I had it. I've liked him and followed it on social media. I just don't remember what.
Yeah,
it
you
was.
do. Okay, cool. Yeah, all of the profits from that calendar go to help female veterans, like homeless. Just basically whatever female veterans need. What are you giggling at, Matt?
Julie is off the
said,
chain. Did you see the comment
Guilt
from Julie?
calendar. Yes,
said-
Angela,
What'd Julie
get
say?
it, girl. She said, "What? A GILF calendar?" Yes, Angela, get it, girl. Hey, I think we
Julie
need to
said you
have
was
Julie
the
on the show,
spirit
dude.
animal. Yeah, Julie can probably host,
Yeah,
take over.
Shit.
let me show you boys how it's done.
the calendar.
Yeah, so I did see that on your page, and I went on the link and I followed them too. So yeah. I know you were doing something. I didn't know exactly what it was. So
Yeah.
Well, is there?
I'm
Nope, go ahead.
I was just going to say, no, one of my goals for the next year is to be a lot more active with those two groups down there, and hopefully maybe even start one up here in the Austin area so that we can work together. So that was something that I had talked to a couple of the ladies about most recently. So keeping my fingers crossed that I can make something happen like that up here.
Nice.
Perfect.
Well, I will tell you that it was a pleasure to have you on, and it was
you're awesome.
Inspiring story for sure. You went through a whole bunch of shit to get where you're at today, and the fact that you're here talking to us is a good thing. And so that means that, just like you told everybody, what's the one thing you want the world to know about you? You're not going to give up, and you're here. So it's true, right? So if there's ever anything we can do for you, if you start one of those organizations and you need some help, we're right down the road. We love to get involved with veteran organizations, and anything we can do as a group to help, we'd be happy to do it. And I guess I would ask, is there anything that you want to let everybody know before we get out of here? Is there anything that you want them to follow that you have out that they can go see for you? Is there anything you'd like to promote?
Well, any shows that I'm in or that I'm producing will be on my social media. You can find me Angela K Comedy on pretty much all the platforms.
Nice.
Maybe I'll be coming to a city near you soon. Let me know where you are.
Let's go.
I'll find comedy clubs there and be
Make sure you sit in the front row.
You might get puked on if that's what your fucking thing is, but ugly dudes sit in the fucking back, bro. You ain't getting puked on. Just
I had to say, because I do it all the time, and it wouldn't be me if I didn't do it. I have to say to you, Angela, that I admire you, one, for your strength and what you do. Again, we laugh and we have a good time. That's one thing that I want us to do on here, is for you to feel safe and to feel free to have a good time with my brothers. But you are my sister, and I did hear that you went through a pretty rough patch, but you found a way to dig yourself out of it. You found a way to keep moving forward. You found something that you love to do that brings you joy, and you're able to smile amongst all the things that you've been through and everything that has happened. For that, I commend you. I appreciate your motivation. Like you said, you want the world to know that you're never going to stop. You're never going to quit. That's the message that we want to send out to the world, is that even though when things are bad, the days are dark, and you feel like you can't get up and you feel like it's not worth it, these people that come on are our testimonies to you guys. It's a testimony to you to get up and keep on pushing. You have to get up to see the next best you. So I challenge everybody who is out here that's watching, that's listening, that ever feels like, it's not worth it. You don't have anything left in the tank. You do. The only thing that you have to do is open up your two eyes, put some effort forward, and keep on trying. And we can make it. And I appreciate that. So, Angela, I tell you, you are a hero to me. I love it. You're a beautiful lady. God bless you and your family. Being a grandmother, being a mom, being all that stuff. I'm happy that you came and you hung out with us. We give you a hard time, but you got tough skin. We love it. And if you are ever here or anywhere close where I can see you do your thing, I'm going to be there front row. Hopefully I'll be that handsome dude in the front row that makes you feel nervous and your stomach gets so bubbly. Yeah.
With a genuine smile.
Yeah, sit there and smile. But yeah, so I just appreciate you coming on here with us and sharing your story and being who you are. Keep on pushing forward. Don't ever stop, like you said. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, man. You kind of made me like misty-eyed there for a second. Like, no emotions, stay where you are.
Yeah.
You're awesome. I mean, you are awesome. You killed it. I'm glad I stalked the shit out of you on Facebook and you're like, who the fuck is this guy? He just messes the fuck out of you. Like, hey. I'm so glad I did. I mean, you're awesome. You're going to be a tough act to follow, right? Anybody else coming on, like you're genuine, you're sincere. It was just an awesome honor and a privilege to have you on as a guest with us. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You guys have been an absolute blast. I appreciate this opportunity to chit chat with y'all, meet some fellow bees. Y'all are a lot of fun.
Right.
My cheeks hurt from laughing so much. So thank you for that.
Hey, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
You
Like
are
Scott
so
said, that's
awesome.
the
Sorry.
joy we want to spread. We just want to
Yeah.
we want to do that for anybody that comes on. We just want people to know that, there's more out there than just staring and trying to figure it out, So if we can bring on amazing people that have done amazing things, or even I know that a lot of people we bring on think that they're regular people doing regular things, but when you hear their story, you realize it's amazing. And so we're just happy to share that because, we have a couple people that we know and that we follow and that we help. And, a lot of the phrase, Mark, is helping one veteran at a time, right? You can reach that one person. And even if it's not a veteran, just one person in general, if they get into a better space because of it, then the journey's worth it, right? So.
Right.
Who fucking raw?
Well, yeah. And I'm gonna be stalking you on Facebook now, so you're gonna have another brother stalking you on Facebook. It is what it is.
Yeah, we followed you. We followed your Angela K comedy with all of our social media. So thank you very much for sharing your story. Thank you for being vulnerable and sharing all the dark stuff. But I mean, as a brother and sisterhood, we know that a lot of our strength comes from unity. Yep. So you're a part of the Triple Threat Vet platoon now. So if you ever need anything, just be sure and give us a call. Thank you for sharing your story. I really enjoy having you on here. I really like the CBs myself because I was an EWO in the Army, so I got a lot of training, and it just so happened that a couple of my deployments were with CBs as well. So I love your story. Love having you on. Can't wait to see you on stage, and we'll come and be right down front sometime to see you throw down.
Awesome.
Right.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys in person someday. This has been a blast. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hoorah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your service.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Salute to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of the Triple Threat Vet Podcast. I am your DJ Royal T, and we're coming to you live. I want to give a special shout out to everybody who goes out and watches us on Thursdays, who listens to us on the radio, listens to us wherever you listen to us at. Follow us wherever you follow us at. We love you, we thank you, and we appreciate you genuinely. So to my man, when I get my crew back in, we're going to say peace out. We're going to say we love you like we always do. But since I got my people in here, one last time, Ms. Angela, is there anything left that you want to say to the people out there before we get out of here?
Just keep trucking. Just keep swimming. That's it.
All right. And to my man, Al Hero, my brother, my pal. Thanks for bringing on our guest, my brother. You got anything that you want to share with the world before we get out?
No, I think you guys kind of nailed it. But like I said, if you're waking up every morning, keep pushing forward, right? If it's shining, it's grinding, right? So shine time is grind time. So if you're up in the morning smiling, keep pushing forward, right? Keep grinding. Love you guys.
My brother. And to the man, the mellow, my man, Money Matt, up in my top right. You got anything for the people before you get out of here, my brother?
Well, the only thing I would say is we're getting close to Christmas time, and if you're looking for a gift, we got some shirts for sale at the Got Your Six website. There's still time to get them for Christmas. You can't beat a $5 t-shirt, so if you jump in there and take a look at it, there might be some good deals for you to have. And just everybody, have a good night, have a great week, and keep pushing.
All right. You know my man right here.
My man.
Bear. My man TY. What you got for the people before we get out here tonight?
I'm just happy to be here. Like I said, every week we share stories, we talk about things that happen, and that one little thing that we maybe bring up, if it helps one person that's listening to the audience, if it helps one person that's on the panel here, then that's exactly what our podcast is about. Love you guys. Thank you very much, Angela, for coming on the podcast. I love your story, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right. Like I said, I am DJ Royal T, but I will tell you this. If there is anybody who is watching, anybody who's listening, anybody who cares to feel like they have a story to share with us on the Triple Threat Vet Podcast, please feel free to send us a message inside of our DM us, send us a message, let us know that you're interested, and we will reach out to you and see if we can get you on here so we can talk about some stuff. All right, we're not going to talk about no foolishness, but if you really feel like there's something that you can give to add value to anybody who's listening, or add value to the show, please feel free to reach out to us. My girl, Julie Willis, is in the building. I got to give you a special shout out. Keep on coming back. Until next time, may next time be your best time. Get up, get out, do something. The holidays are coming. Love somebody, reach out to somebody. And until we see you again, peace out, my friends. We out.